What's up, YouTube? So today we're going to take a look at an RDA, and this RDA comes from Digiflavor, and it is the Anarchist Riot RDA. So it is a 24mm RDA. It stands 31.5 millimeters tall with this chuff cap on it. It also comes with a stainless steel style cap that I'll show you in the close-ups, and with that stainless steel cap it has the 810 style drip tip, and using that cap it will stand 32.5 millimeters tall. So it's a standard two-post design. It's a dual coil RDA. There's no option for single coil airflow. It uses a ceramic disc in the bottom of the base, which is supposed to help with flavor. Yeah, so the price of this RDA is going to run you around $65, which I found a little odd at first because, I mean, usually Chinese stuff isn't that expensive. So yeah, I mean, I'll let you know later on if I think it's worth the $65. So with all that said, let's do what we normally do. Let's dive down to the table. We'll take a closer look at it. I'll throw a build in here, but it's going to be really quick because it is just a simple two-post build deck. And then we'll come back up top and we'll vape on it and I'll give you my final thoughts. So I'll see you down below. All right, so here's the packaging that the Riot Anarchist RDA comes in. A little different than what we're used to seeing. It's kind of got this zippered hard case. Nothing really special, but kind of nice. Inside the packaging you will get the Anarchist Riot RDA. You will get a stainless steel top cap with a removable Delrin 810 style drip tip, so you can use your custom Kennedy or Goon drip tips if you like. You will get this heavy duty Phillips head screwdriver, and you will get this little baggie, and inside the baggie you'll get this little key ring here. I guess if you want to put that screwdriver on the key ring and put it on your keys so you have it. I don't know. You'll get 3 extra Phillips head grub screws. They're pretty massive screws, which is nice, and they're stainless steel construction. And you will also get a wide assortment of O-rings. Alright, so here is the star of the show, the Anarchist Riot RDA. So it's a 24mm RDA. With this Delrin cloud cap, it stands 31.5 millimeters tall from the base to the top. Here it is with the stainless steel top cap, and in this configuration it stands 32.5 millimeters tall from the base to the top of the drip tip. With this top cap you can use your Goon or Kennedy or any 810 custom drip tips that you have. So this RDA comes in 2 colors, either black or stainless steel. Starting from the top, it comes with this cloud cap installed. I'm not really sure why they're calling it a cloud cap. There really isn't much different about this than the stainless steel cap. It actually, I mean, it sits a little lower, I guess, but nothing is different in here. The bore on this is actually a little bit smaller than the stainless steel cap, so I don't know. I guess if you like this style, that's great, you can use it. If you like the stainless steel with the removable drip tip, well, then you can use that one too. Alright, moving on from the caps, as you can see, here is your barrel. So on the barrel you will see the Anarchist logo. It's kind of your typical Anarchist logo. You have your side airflow. You have 4 staggered airflow slots on each side, and each airflow slot measures 3.5 by 1.5 millimeters. The barrel itself is pretty solid. I mean, the device itself feels good in the hand. It's not cheap. The barrel is fairly thick, so it's definitely not a flimsy feeling device. So moving a little further down to the base. This is a electroplated gold base. And on the base you can see it says Riot Anarchist, you have your serial number, and then constructed by Digiflavor. So you have a gold-plated brass 510 pin, and it does protrude just shy of 1 millimeter, so it is safe to run this on a hybrid if you choose to do so. You'll also see a very small Phillips head screw right here, and what that does is hold in your negative post. One thing I want to point out before I forget is that both my negative post and my 510 pin positive post were very loose upon receiving this RDA, so if you buy it, just make sure to give those a check over real quick, because like I said, mine were really loose. All right, so let's throw this on the stand, pop it apart. All right, so here is the stainless steel top cap. As you can see, there's a slight conical shape, not really much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You got your airflow cutouts there. I mean, there's not really much to it. I prefer this style because I like to use my custom drip tips, but you can use this one if you want to. So you can see there's really no difference between the two. The inside's the same. The bore is a little bit smaller on this one than this one. That's pretty much it. I mean, the shape, and of course this is made of Delrin. It does have this little kind of sleeve that's inserted in here. I'm not sure what that does, if it's supposed to help with spit back or something, but it's not a 510 drip tip adapter, so I'm not really sure what it does. But yeah, those are your two top cap options. Alright, so once again, there's your barrel section. As you can see, it's pretty thick. Definitely not flimsy. Like some of them you can actually squeeze and bend them. This one you can't do that. I mean, it feels good. It's nice and heavy. Alright, so here is your build deck. As you can see, you have two posts. You have one large post hole in each post. The post holes measure 4 millimeters by 3 millimeters. You have really nice hefty Phillips head stainless steel screws to secure your leads, and the internal diameter of your build deck is about 18.75 millimeters, and you have about 15 millimeters between your posts here. So from hole to hole, you've got about 15 millimeters. So you can put some decent sized coils in here, especially with these large post holes. You can fit some good sized coils in this RDA. So the one thing you will notice at the bottom, you have two Phillips head screws, and what those do is hold in this little ceramic disc. As you can see, mine is broken. I have no idea how it broke, or when it broke, or why it broke, but it's broken. It was broken before I even attempted to take it out of here, and yeah. So what this ceramic disc does is supposed to improve flavor. To be totally honest with you, I removed it, vaped on it, didn't notice a single difference with or without this disc. So I don't know what it really does. The only thing that it seems to do is reduce your juice well. With this ceramic disc in here, you have a 3.25 millimeter deep juice well. Without the ceramic disc, you have a 5.1 millimeter deep juice well. So personally, I don't see a point in using it. I take it out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it out right now. To do that, you actually have to remove your post. So let's do that real quick. So there you have it. You only have to remove your negative post because the negative post does sit over top of the ceramic disc just a little bit, so you can't get it out. But there's the ceramic disc in all its broken glory. Well, to get rid of that, let's put the negative post back in. Alright, so there's what the base or the deck looks like without that ceramic little disc. You can see the peak insulator around your positive post. Those two holes, they don't go all the way through, so you don't have to worry about putting the screws back in. You're not going to have any leakage or anything without the screws in there. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers all the measurements and all the specs with the RDA. Let's go ahead and throw a build in it real quick, and then we'll go up top, we'll vape on it, and we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, so I have these pre-built coils, 0.6 Helix Claptons. I don't really feel like making any coils right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw 2 of these in. Alright, and there she is, all wicked up, juiced up, and ready to vape. See you guys back up top. Alright guys, and we're back with the Anarchist Riot RDA. So right now I just got it sitting on the PD 270, what's this, the Wonder Vape or whatever you want to call it, mech mod. The coils I put in there during the close-up, I didn't like them. So I took those out and I put 2 tricore fused Claptons in here. It's ohming out at 0.12. I got the airflow wide open with some of this awesome VSO Blueberry Lemonade by Vaping Swag. Let's have a vape. So the flavor's good. It's definitely good. What I do want to say though is the ceramic disc versus not using the ceramic disc, I don't see a difference. The flavor is the same to me. And that ceramic disc seems to just take up room in your juice well. It brings it from like a 3mm deep juice well with it to a 5mm deep juice well without it. So personally, I'm not using that ceramic disc, and mine was broken anyways. So yeah, so that was wide open airflow. The flavor's really good. Let's cut it down I'm going to do so it's about halfway open. So the flavor definitely jumps up. It's good flavor. It's a little bit too restricted of an airflow for me, but it's still a restricted lung hit. You can dial this right down. So let's do, so we got one slot. I got one slot open on each side, and you can pretty much get a mouth to lung hit off of this device if you turn your airflow all the way down. I'm not a mouth to lung vapor, but for the purposes of the review, I'll demonstrate. I don't like mouth to lung. It's just not for me. That's not what I do. But it's an airy mouth to lung, but you can do it with this device. Do I recommend buying this for a mouth to lung device? No. But I just wanted to demonstrate that it can be done with the airflow options you have on this RDA. So I kind of want to make this quick. I don't want to drag it on too much. So some things I like about this RDA. I like that it comes with 2 top cap options. I prefer the stainless top cap with my own drip tips, but this little chuff cap is nice. The way it's shaped, I mean, it feels good. So it's a nice option that it comes with it. I like the airflow. I like the range on the airflow. It's nice to be able to have a really nice airy lung hit and dial it all the way down to have a very restricted lung hit. And like I said, if you want, you can try to do mouth to lung on it. It does work. I don't know, it's not for me. The build deck is simple. It has very, very large post holes, so you can put pretty much whatever build you want in here. You have a lot of room in the build deck, which is nice. The build quality on this is phenomenal. It's a very heavy feeling device. It's built very well. All the machining, everything is excellent. It's a really nice RDA. Some things I don't like about it, that stupid ceramic disc. And I mean, I don't know, I just don't understand it because I don't think it does anything. I don't see a difference in flavor or anything with the ceramic disc in here. It just takes up room in the juice well, and like I showed you, mine's broke, so I took it out. That's really it. That's really the only thing I don't necessarily like about this. And it's not that I don't like it, I just don't know why it's in there because I don't think it does anything. So it's a good RDA. Personally, the price tag might be a little steep, but the vape I'm getting off of it, the build quality of it, I mean, I would say for me, it's worth the $65. I do like this RDA. It works great. The flavor's great. And I mean, that's it. So that's it for this review, guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all my subscribers. The channel's growing pretty good, so I was thinking about doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, maybe a starter kit and some juice or a tank or something. Let me know what you think. If that's something you guys want to do, I'll get some stuff together and we'll do it. All right, so no matter what, keep on vaping.